Pisces, gang, gang, gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a career and finance message for my Pisces soul family. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what we need to know. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, these messages are general, guys, okay? Just can't resonate with every single Pisces every single time. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today and leave the rest for whoever else is here for, okay? That's how that goes. Take a moment and click the like button, guys, if you don't mind, before we get started. Write me a little comment, say, hey girl, hey, how y'all doing? Okay. Let me know what your financial goals are, what your career goals are, what you have set in place for yourself, the manifestations that you're trying to bring to pass. I read all the comments, even though I can't, of course, reply to all of them. I do get my life down in those comments, all right? If this is not your first time here, I would hope that you're already official and part of the family, but if you're not, go ahead and click that subscribe button, okay? As well as the notification bell. And if you're new, welcome. You might want to take a second or two or not. You may just want to go ahead and subscribe, okay? And click the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload for your sign, okay? So you guys, what a very interesting message I have coming out. Even before your pre-shuffle, I was most certainly hearing you're going to have to go it alone. You're going to have to go it alone. You're going to have to go it alone. So I do believe that things are going to really get ready to shake up if it hasn't already started. You may start to feel this energetically. It does feel like this is in reference to people that you are in close proximity to. The changes that you're getting ready to make, or the changes that are getting ready to occur in your life, is going to require you to either take a step back from certain relationships or cut ties with certain relationships altogether, because we have supermoon here, right? So that's a very heavily charged energy. As long as you lean into this and don't try to fight against it, I believe that these changes will be very beneficial for you, okay? If you do try to like swim against the current, that will make this a little bit tougher. I still feel like the ultimate outcome will be you reaching those financial goals that you have set for yourself, but it's just really based on how soon you want to get there, right? Do you want the drama or not, right? Like, is it me? Am I the drama? If you would like to do without the drama and the chaos and the toxicity that sometimes comes with leveling up, and people not really feeling comfortable with you elevating beyond them or doing better for yourself, or feeling like you can do better for yourself. If you swim against the current, right, meaning you want to keep these people around, or you want to keep them involved, or you are oversharing, or you are just being around them energetically. Even energy can be very sensitive at this time with this supermoon. That is where you may run into some issues, okay? These are, it's saying issues of the past or old issues, so it does give me that these are people that you have history with. These are possibly people who, I don't feel like they outright said to your face that they don't believe in your, like, they don't believe in your potential, or they don't believe that you're going to be able to make it as far as you think, but you kind of have a inkling that these are people who, might not necessarily be on board with your idea of success. They're not exactly sold on the fact that you're going to pull this off, whatever this is that you are trying to do. Now, keep in mind, guys, tarot is fluid, right? I always say that. So this could be something predictive of the future. You might be like, girl, I don't have no plans right now. It's coming. There are positive changes that lie ahead, okay, for all of you. No matter where you are along this journey, you are really getting ready to start seeing certain signs and synchronicities, and getting certain ideas, certain inventions, for some of you, aha moments, right? Stepping really outside of the box than what is known of you. And that is why you're needing to kind of clear the way, clear the path, clear your energy entirely. We have Savage that came out with the super moon. Okay, so that lets me know that you are a very nice person. Right? Like, why are we talking about feelings during a finance and career reading, right? You're a very nice person. You're very loyal, in fact. Your finances are, in fact, intertwined with other people, is what it's feeling like, okay? For some of these cards to be popping out. It doesn't feel like, oh, it's business, it's not personal. It feels like your business and your personal coincide, all right? Or they will. This is something that you need to separate. And I don't believe that that's going to be taken well, especially by people who feel entitled to your money, to your, to know your plans, right? To know your every step, your every move, to want to know like what you have going on. And it's not even necessarily that they want to know because they're rooting for you or they're on your team. No, they're just nosy. You know what I mean? So these are the energies that you're going to possibly need to be holding back from, you guys, okay? For others of you, you're already currently working at a job, and I feel like they are not acknowledging the things that you add to your position. They're not acknowledging your status, if that makes sense. This feels like a situation where you might be going above and beyond, but whoever is above you is refusing to acknowledge this, right? They're almost dumbing it down. That is getting ready to change. I feel like something inside of you is going to ignite because you see she has this like, what is this? A liquor bottle? You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're gonna get sick of that shit. And you're finally gonna start speaking up for yourself. I feel like that is going to take some folks aback. Okay, whoever these people are who don't want to acknowledge your value, right? The value that you bring to situations at your job or to partnerships, to businesses, right? If you partner with someone in business, you're no longer looking for that validation. You're telling people rather than asking them. So it definitely looks like a change in perspective, if I must say, right? Like if I'm honest, it goes from, how did I do? Is this a good job? Like, what do you think of this? To, I'm the shit bitch. Like, this is it right here. This is the new wave. This is going to be massive. Like, I did that. That's great. I deserve compensation for this. I deserve a raise for this. I deserve a promotion for this, etc., etc. I deserve a larger percentage in this shit. Okay, for those of you who are partnering with another person. So it is calling for you to not be so nice. You are going to have to step outside of whatever emotions you have attached to the situation in order to get what you want. Okay. I was also hearing very prevalently, guys, for some of you, right? Only take it if it resonates. Don't force shit to fit. We had self-made come out. And this card was really screaming. It is in conjunction with the rest of the energy, but what I was hearing more specifically is there's somebody who wants to take credit for your talents. They want to take credit for like the things that you've accomplished. These could be people who helped you in very small, little, minute ways that really would not have swayed the direction that you were going. Right? If you were to remove the little bit that they did help, you still would have accomplished what you set out to accomplish. But this is somebody who wants to put 20 on 10. Like they want a parade. They want 50% of whatever it is that you got going on. 80% shit is what they just said. They want like a lot of validation and accolades for what they feel they've done for you when it was very, very small. And for some of you, nothing at all. But in their mind, they don't believe that yourself. They don't believe that you made yourself. Okay, that's interesting. If you do not recognize the individuals that I'm speaking about, you will still feel an attachment to this reading if this reading is for you. And these are things that are hidden, that are going to come to fruition. You're going to be able to see them. They're going to be brought to light in a sense, okay? They're going to be revealed to you as you are cultivating a plan and as you start taking your first steps towards whatever this plan is. For some of you, you need to start making a plan. I'm hearing exit plan or exit strategy. Only take that if it resonates. You know if you're trying to get out of something or if you're trying to build something in order to leave something behind, right? That's a very specific message. I feel like these energies are going to be revealed to you as you are moving beyond where you are now, okay? In this self-made card, I do believe that you are going to accomplish these goals that you have set out for yourself. They feel ambitious, okay? They don't feel like your ordinary run-of-the-mill type of financial goals. See, yeah, the star, right? Like, how many of you have touched a fucking star? I'll wait, right? You're reaching for the stars. You're reaching for the highest. You are going for it. This is a large result from the work that you've done on yourself spiritually. Yeah, because I feel like there's a level of confidence. Yeah, self-confidence. That's what the star can signify. There's a level of confidence that you have in yourself that's unrecognizable to other people. You might not even recognize it, right? Like, it's like, where did all of this, get up and go come from? And that's really what's making you like a cut above the rest. Okay, it's setting you apart from everyone else. It's setting you apart from everything else. Yeah, it says sometimes you must be obsessed in order to be successful. And I do feel like you're getting ready to throw yourself head first, full throttle, into something very specific. So this is either already happening or this is getting ready to happen. This is something that you are passionate about. Okay? You don't even realize, for some of you, if you have not had the thoughts of cultivating whatever this is into a business yet, you just thoroughly enjoy it. It's a passion of yours. And you don't even recognize just yet that this is going to be your ultimate form of revenue. This is the level up. The star also signifies luck, you guys, okay? I feel like you're really going to need to not be so nice, not be so readily available, not be so friendly, not be so generous. Because it does feel like you not stepping into this savage energy, it's not going to feel good. I'm just going to be very honest with you, you guys, okay? Because it feels like the people that you need to become a savage towards are individuals who you care deeply about, and or who you don't want to offend, and or who you don't know if you will offend, and you feel like they possibly have some kind of control or power over the moves that you're trying to make. They're wanting you to throw that completely out of the window. And I feel like some of y'all might be like, nah, bitch, I ain't losing my job over this shit. Are you crazy? We have the Ace of Swords. It's like almost yielding you to do that shit, okay? It's going to create a breakthrough. This is going to be behavior that is unknown from you. For some of you, I don't feel like you're passive and I don't feel like you let people walk over you, but I feel like you try to avoid confrontation, right? With this supermoon card, it's like you don't really be wanting to get into shit. You just want to come, make your money, and get the fuck out of there or go home, or, you just want to do what you need to do. Right? And if somebody needs your help, you're not trying to go back and forth. If somebody asks you to borrow money, you don't want to have to be the one to call them and be like, where the fuck is my money at? Like, if I let you borrow that shit, you should be the one contacting me when you said you was going to pay me the fuck back. But I got a good idea that if that's your part of the story, you don't call these people when it's time to pay the piper. You may be letting them slide, okay? It's the shenanigans, right? And once you let a motherfucker shenan once, they will shenan again, okay? So this is why you're needed to really hone in on boundaries, right? And it needs to be the ultimate form of communication, like cutthroat communication, for sure. With everybody, even your boss, if you have one. Now, that doesn't mean that there won't be pushback, okay? For some of you, that might, in fact, burn a bridge, is what I'm hearing. That's not for all of you, okay? So what does that mean? That means that you may, in fact, end up leaving a place of work that you worked at for a long time. Right? You're cutting this cord. The Ace of Swords signifies that, cutting something out. So this could be you cutting out a person, cutting out a job, cutting out something that you have been attached to, or that you thought would be your pathway to success, right? And financial freedom. You're cutting that out. And I feel as though that's opening this door towards something that you didn't even recognize was going to happen. All right? It's going to be like a domino effect. You might even freak out after this happens, right? After this relationship ends, after this you know, job relationship ends, after you quit, after you leave, after, you know, you might freak the fuck out. Like, what did I just do? Did I overreact? Did I overreact? And Spirit is like, no, you need to not give a fuck. Do not. Okay. Yep. See the World card. Wow. Right under self-made. Things are really getting ready to change, you guys. The World card is one of the biggest cards of change in tarot. Okay. It's a major arcana, of course. But we have two major arcana, right? And not even a lot of cards out here. So there are going to be a lot of shifts and changes. It is going to be very important for you not to give a whole lot of pushback. Try to swim with the current, because that's going to be easier for you, right? It makes more sense. But I feel like for some of you, there may be a bit of a stubborn bone in there, and you're like, it's not what I want to do. It's not what I had planned. Emotions. Yeah, see? You're needing to cut this out. Whatever emotional attachment you still have to this person, this career, this job, this title, this thing. Your perspective is what's needing to change. And once your perspective changes, you will have no problem stepping into this savage role. Lots of pushback because of that, because you're standing up for yourself, because you are requiring people to meet the standards in which you show up for them as well, right? We have the Justice. Yeah. I feel like it's been a long time coming for a good majority of you guys. This is karmic justice, especially in the realms of financial success. Yeah, you're going to have to do some uncomfortable things, communication-wise, more specifically. Okay, that is going to ruffle a few feathers. There may be some arguments. There may be some, you know, heated exchanges. There may be some firing. There may be some quitting, all of that. But the justice that you are deserving of is what Spirit is trying to accomplish here, okay? And boy, are they making a huge spectacle of this, okay? This is like a movie or something. It's very dramatic, the way in which they're bringing in this new opportunity for you and setting you on this new path with the World card. It's going to feel like a huge accomplishment. But I feel like fear comes before that ultimate feeling of fulfillment. We have activation, yeah. So something is definitely being activated within you. You are changing all around. And because of the changes that you are making internally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, the finances have no choice but to, right, catch up and keep up. It says you are activating your goals and your purpose, your soul purpose in receiving gifts. Okay, and that is right under this Justice card. Wow. This emotions card is now speaking to me. It's definitely saying that even though they want you to detach your emotions from this situation that you're needing to move away from, cut cords from, or either change the dynamics of, in order to get more into this energy towards your own self-made path, which is setting you up for that generational wealth, passive income, right? I feel like it's leading you towards something that you're going to really love. With the Star card here, it's almost like wish fulfillment. And we have comfort. See, look at that. Wow. And a finance reading. Like, what? It says your income is steady and you are living comfortably. Okay, it also says keep raising the bar and get out of your comfort zone, right? So like I said, it does appear that things are going to get a little bit uncomfortable. The more you attest whatever these changes are, the more you fight against it, the more you turn away from it, ignore it, whatever you want to call it, the more drama you will have, right? The more the discomfort. There will be a small minor time period of discomfort before this level of just the ultimate fulfillment and comfortability kind of sets in. I just like really love this for you. I do. For some of you, you've been working a very long time, possibly your whole life since you was a teenager. All you know is get up and go, right? All you know is grinding. You don't even want to subscribe to that lifestyle anymore, but you also want to be realistic and know that you have freaking bills to pay or children to take care of or things that you desire to have, right? Like you don't want to be homeless, but you also don't want to continue on this path of, it does feel like struggle, right? Like blood, sweat, and tears. So you may be working more than one job. You may be working double over, triple time, right? Picking up hours. You may be really trying to fight to get people in whatever position you are in to see you, to either invest in you or promote you or give you a raise, and that is not happening. So this is why they need you to step into this savage mode, okay? You are going to be given justice for this, all right? No, you're not overreacting, whoever was thinking that. Thinking that you were asking for too much, or if you start coming into your place of business and start regulating on people because they're not showing up the way you need them to, if you're your own boss, right? Like if you have employees, take it how it resonates. This is not an overreaction. There are things that have been going on that have been unfair. And I feel like you have been more than fair. And now it's time for you to step in a position of, it's given boss, okay? Okay, ultimately, right? Even if you work for a corporation, you're still the boss of your fucking self. That doesn't mean that you have to lay down and do what, nah, it's still your decision. It's still your decision to do what you want with your life. You're the CEO of your life. I like it. I love the confidence, you guys. It is intoxicating and it's something that's undeniable. So let's go on over to the extended, okay? I definitely want to dig in over there. I want to see what steps Spirit needs you to take in order to speed up momentum towards your financial goals. I also want to see what blockages you are unaware of that is slowing the process down towards this ultimate financial goal that you might have, and how can you effectively release and remove these blockages with the quickness. I also want to see what areas of interest or careers might the divine have in mind, and that's specifically for those of you who don't already know, and for those of you who want to dig in and have your hand dipped in multiple things. What careers and interests might the divine be trying to bring to your attention that is going to be a direct pathway towards generational wealth and passive income? And then we will get Spirit's focus advice on how you can ensure your financial manifestations come to fruition in the least amount of time, like today, like yesterday. Okay, but first click that like button as well as the subscribe button, okay? And I'm gonna put the link for the extended down below in the description box. I'll also try to pin it in the comments because some of you say you can't find the link sometimes, so I'll try to do that as well. And I'm gonna see y'all over there. All right, let's go see what this is about.